Because it is only through love that you can experience what life is about. Because maybe tomorrow, who knows, you might die, or you might have a brain injury, or you might get some terrible cancers or something like that. But just be grateful for your life. And I want you to cherish the small things. Cherish the small things in life, the small struggles. I couldn't find my appropriate hair color or hair tie, so I'm gonna go crazy and go pink or purple or whatever you guys want to do. That's different. It's alright to be different. And I want you guys to cherish the small things. Cherish the small, little, mundane things, because who knows tomorrow, you could die. I certainly didn't know I was going to have a brain injury that day. And I want you guys to ask questions. I guarantee almost every person in the world will not be offended by you asking them questions. And it is through questions that we can actually figure out how people feel about certain issues. Plus, be open to different things in this world. Be open to different people. Just be open. And finally, and most importantly, be super, super, super nice to your teachers. They don't do this because they want a paycheck. They do this because they want to inspire students today. They do this because they want to influence the world. Okay? So, stop giving them a hassle and respect them. And show them that you love them. Okay? Okay, then my contact information. My name is Chad Franker. My email address is chadfranker4@gmail.com, and my website is chadfranker.com. Are there any questions?
I saw on your website, Mr. Franker, that you are also maybe even looks like you're writing a book.
Yes.
You're trying to put together something of your story to make it into one compilation. Can you tell us about that a little bit, or not yet?
Yes, I certainly can. I'm working with a guy from Singapore that agreed to edit my book, and so we're in the early process of doing that. So I have about 6 or 7 chapters of so far in my book, with it all, it's all kind of chaotic. So he's like working through it with a fine tip comb and editing and adding more stuff, and I think it's gonna be a great book.
So you're saying that even as an adult,
yes,
you have to edit your work after you write it?
Yes.
Oh,
Most importantly,
you can't just turn in a first draft and expect that to be the final copy?
Heck no. If things were that simple, I would love to be a writer then.
Hear that, guys?
Yes.
Any questions? This is a great time to ask. You may have seen Mr. Franker subbing in our building, and maybe today you know more about his brain injury and what's happened, and you may have wondered why he walks the way he walks, or why he says the things he does, or does the things he does. This is a perfect time. He's willing to answer questions.
Yes. So, okay, another common question that I received is, how has your family been influenced by this accident? Well, for starters, we'll start with my dad. he was kind of he was a varsity football, baseball coach, so he kind of has a mean chip on his shoulder. And then he saw me actually get hit by the truck. Can you guys imagine that? Seeing someone you loved getting hit by a truck and laying there motionless on the ground. Can you guys even fathom that idea? No. I certainly hope you can't, because it really shook him up. I mean, now he cries at everything. He cries, especially over TV shows and like the home makeover and stuff like that. He bawls like the biggest baby ever.
So, Chad, when you were on your snowmobile, did you have a helmet on?
Yes, I did. I had a helmet, but the sun was in my eyes, and I drove out in front of it. Right by the Taco Bell in Marinette. So
your injury could have been much worse, maybe
yes.
death without that helmet?
Yes, by far. And it's just those little things, that's why I say you gotta cherish those small things. Because those little things those little details that you guys may brush off, or, hey, I got the main point, but those little details are important to life.
So since your accident, you may have experienced new things that you would not have experienced had you not had the accident. So life didn't end for you. Is there something that's better now since your accident that you never would have had that experience?
Well, I have a more open point of view of the world. Like, before my accident, I was going to UW Minnesota on a hockey scholarship. I was going to go to pharmacy school or physical therapy school, and I was going to live a great life. But before that, I had no idea what PA even meant. Traumatic brain injury, by the way. So, things are different. And you just have to be open to different things. And no one says your life is going to be scripted like so. You just got to be open to different things. Okay, so back to the whole family thing, family makeup. My father, he's a big baby now, and my mother, who was the more sensitive one back then, is more the tougher one now. And my sister, who's a nurse, she's always been the hovering parent kind of figure, the hovering sister, and the whole makeup thing. My brother, he's become more distant, somewhat with my younger sister too. They become more distant from me because there's no brain injuries, no two brain injuries are alike. So I'm always going to be alone. And for sometimes I get very depressed. And I mean, those are just some of the symptoms of a brain injury. You always feel alone. You're never going to connect with some people. But before, I always used to connect with people. I was very sociable.
How does it make you feel when people look at you differently or ask you questions about why you walk with a limp or whatever? How does it make you feel?
Well, you can take it both ways. You can take it negatively, and then you can take it positively. Negatively, you could say, oh, they're just being hypocritical and just, yeah. Or you take it positively, like, hey, they're trying to learn why I'm different, and I would love questions. So if you have a question for me, ask it. If I'm willing to answer for you, I'll answer for you. But most of the time, yeah, I'll answer it for you.
Do you think that's pretty common, that people with a traumatic brain injury would prefer people